way there, I checked Meetup and I saw his contact since he was coming with his folks from Makodi now for so it's like a tech conference.
I've seen you in a movie, I heard you in a song. Now
on today's vlog, I'll be talking about how I met my husband. A whole lot of you don't know because it's a new channel, but I got married in December. I had my traditional marriage. It was a small in-house traditional marriage, and I had that in December, and then in January we got married at the civil registry. So it's been about 2 months since I've been married. On today's vlog, I'll be talking about the juicy details on how I met my Mr. Right. So stay tuned so you can catch up on all the juicy details. So welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute. I've missed all of you guys. Like, it's been such a long time since I uploaded a new video because I've been trying to figure life out, especially in this new phase that I'm in. There's been a lot to figure out, you know, a lot to learn. Being married is a full-time job and it has not been easy. Anyways, enough about me. How have you guys been? What have you been up to? Let's catch up in the comments. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so you'll know when I upload videos like this. I'm sure you have a good time on this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. It's always a pleasure to have you here. So enough of the rambling, let's dive right in. I met my husband in 2019. I mean, it's been about 3 to 4 years now, and I met him through our Facebook comments because one of my friends, her name is Anne, she's into tech, and she posted something on her page. I think then she was starting her career in tech or so, and then I made a comment under that post, and my now husband reached out to me to ask if I was also a software developer, since my bio said I was based in Makodi, and I said, oh no, I'm not a developer, you know. And that was about it. I don't think we had any further discussion until later in 2019, I think around March. So there's this thing Google organizes, IWD, International Women's Day, I think under the umbrella of Women Technicals, and my schoolmate Echo invited me for this event. So I was like, okay, my friend Anne goes to this kind of event, it looks cool, I think I should, you know, just, you know, school gets boring, university gets boring, after all the reading and reading, you just want to, you know, do something fun. I was like, okay, this is an opportunity, you know, to go out, socialize and stuff. And I was like, okay, let's go. There was even a free bus to the venue, so free bus, free food, very good deal. So I decided to go with my friends, Righteous and Agnes, because we were all invited. So when we got there, I saw this familiar face. It's like, I know this guy now. Like, I knew him. So after the event, it's like, this is the guy from that Facebook comment. I remember him. And after the event, as the extrovert that I am, I walked up to him and I said, hey, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's like, yeah, he remembers me. I'm Anne's friend. I was like, yeah, I'm Anne's friend. So Echo invited me for this event, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he just said that he was the organizer of the event and Echo was his co-organizer, you know, and stuff. I was like, okay, that's cool. I said, okay, I saw you here and I just thought to come and say hi. So at this event, they usually give out swags, like souvenirs, and I didn't get any because I didn't participate. I didn't participate well in the games, so there were some games, question and answers. I couldn't win any souvenir or swag rather. So after the event, he asked if I got his swag and I said no, and he got a shirt for me. So my friends were even like, do you know this guy from somewhere? Why did he give you a shirt and not? He didn't give us. I'm like, okay, I know him from somewhere else. And they were like, okay, that's cool. So that was about it though. We didn't exchange contacts, nothing. Because I'm the kind of person that I don't feel like you should exchange contacts with everybody. You understand? There was no real need for us to exchange contacts. So he went his way, I went my way. Until later in 2019, around November, I think, my friend Echo invited me for Death Fest. Developers Fest, and it was holding in Abuja that year. And I was like, okay, another opportunity to socialize. Then I was, so I'm a social butterfly. I think I should put that out there. I like socialize, I like to go out, I like to meet people. So I thought, okay, my friend Righteous is coming. This would be a good opportunity to see her. I've not seen her in like a year, so I decided to go. So at that event, when I I wasn't familiar with the location. So on my way there, I checked Meetup and I saw his contact since he was coming with his folks from Makurdi now for it's like a tech conference. So I decided to check Meetup, it's an app, and then I got his number and I called him to say, hey, I can't find the venue, please. Could you give me a description? And he gave me a description and I was able to get there. So when I got there now, just to go and say thank you, I went there. I was like, okay, hey, hello. You sent a description to me, and I'm here now. Thank you. I was like, okay, it's good to see you again. I minded my business, didn't say anything to him. Focused on my friends, Echo and Righteous. So after this event, there's a section for the women called Women Technicals, and the Women Technicals had a dinner. So my friend told me, so I came prepared. I brought a dress. I brought a two-piece. I think it was an Ankara trouser and one very hot top anyway. So I was prepared for the dinner. So during the dinner, we all went somewhere with members of other communities. We went in a bus. We had a very beautiful dinner, and after that dinner, we go back to our hotel. The accommodation that was provided for us. But then it was early, it was too early. I think we got back around past 8 and we were bored. I was like, okay, he came to my room because Echo's is co-organizer, Righteous was from their community. So I was like, oh, he needs to get a Nintendo cable. And I was like, okay, me too, I need something to snack on. Let's go somewhere. So we all went to this supermarket somewhere. I really even can't remember the name of the place. So we got what we wanted and we got back and we got talking. I remember us even having conversations about controversial stuff. We talked about a lot of controversial things. We had good laughs and well, that was about it. And well, the day ended, we went to bed. The next morning, I just went to say, okay, we had this group photo in the morning by the poolside. So I went for the photo ops, of course, and after which I said, oh, I need to leave now because I need to go and get stuff for my dad at the pharmacy. So I left, I went to the pharmacy, and then I went home. I don't think we spoke much after that time until maybe 2021, maybe once in a while. Okay, yeah, during COVID, I think during COVID we spoke, like we talked once or twice during COVID, just because everybody was bored. Remember one old friend we met somewhere and was like, oh, let's play catch up. So that was about it. We just talked about nothing really, just to catch up, and then that was about it until 2021. So in 2021, I was working at Lafayette then, so he was supposed to come to Lafayette for Deaf Fest also. So Deaf Fest Lafayette, and then he said, hey, hello, after such a long time, maybe 2 years. It's like, hey, I'll come to Lafayette, are you around? Maybe can I come and pay you a visit? And my office place had this rule that no strangers allowed into the premises, so obviously I told him no. So I decided that I should go during my break time. So my break time then was between 11:30 to 1. So it's like, oh, it would be a good time to just go and hang out and get back. So I attended the event, although I was a bit late. But then after, he just saw me off to where I entered the bus. And I went back to work. And we didn't talk much again until I needed to, I think when I was about to leave that job, I just said something about leaving the job to him, and he told me that I should leave the place if I was no longer comfortable and all that. We had that conversation, and that was about it, really. Then, and then again, I think we started speaking in, I think March or so when I'd left that job and I wanted to go and spend some time with my grandmother in the village. So I just spoke to him. I was like, hey, I'm coming to school on so day. I was like, oh, I'll leave you in school that day. I was like, okay, no problem. So I went to the village, spent some time with my grandmother. I think I made that trip with my younger brother. We had a swell time. But in that village, iPhone cables. Never trust iPhone cables. My iPhone cable got burnt and I needed to get one. And I knew nowhere. Trust me. I knew nowhere else to go. So I had to call him because his family lives there. And he's like, oh, he sent me a contact. I called this guy, he takes it so you can get a good cable. It's like, okay. So I called the guy, I was able to get a good cable, and I got back to chatting on my phone. And then we kept in touch, and we kept in touch, and we kept in touch. And that was until May, when he officially asked me to be his girlfriend. Like, one thing that stood out for me was that through all this time, it was never really obvious that he liked me. To me, it wasn't. And that's a bit weird because I am usually able to tell when someone likes me. Like, I'm usually able to tell. I can decide to live in oblivion, just act like I don't know. But usually I can tell. But in this case, I couldn't tell. Like, I could not tell. And so, like, I was just intrigued. Like, I was intrigued. I was happy. Yeah, I was happy. I felt like his personality resonated with me, and he wasn't a strange fellow, someone I had known, so it wasn't so difficult. And then we agreed to do talking stage, and I fell head over heels. Like, I fell in love, like, for real. I did, but I did, and I've not regretted it one bit. I mean, he's an amazing person. He's such a sweet boy. He's such a sweet man. Such a good person. Like, everything about him starts well with me, truly, and it's been bliss. I married him. But anyways, I just decided to share my story because a lot of people have been wondering, a lot of people have been asking, a lot of people have been inquisitive about it, and I just decided that I should put it out here that, just share my story on how it all took place and how it happened. To some people, it happened pretty fast. I think so. Some people would say this happened pretty fast because I think I left my last relationship in April, and in May, I was already dating someone else. I'm someone that does not subscribe to sulking. I would say that. I think I should get that out there. I don't subscribe to sulking. I don't subscribe to people holding on too tight to something that is no longer there. Like, if you're with someone and you feel like, you're no longer feeling it, you people don't longer share that mutual respect for each other, there's no love anymore, there's nothing there, I feel like you should actually just leave. I won't lie that I didn't feel some type of way after I did. In fact, I went to God in prayers and I was like, okay, now this is over, right? And I need to move ahead with my life. I don't like being in a stage where I don't know what's going on. I don't like that at all. So I spoke to my father, and he gave me someone that was all I wanted, truly, all I ever wanted. This might sound cliche because everyone comes on the internet and say I got married to my best friend, but like, I can say this in my full chest, like, I got married to someone that loves me, someone that I love, someone that I'm crazy about, and is also equally as crazy about me as I am about him. And it's a beautiful story, and I just want to put this out there to encourage someone as well. Don't capitalize too much, as I said, on holding on, or hold on too much to the hurts that you feel. Let it go. Tell yourself, I am capable of receiving love, and if love comes my way, I will embrace it. I will soak it all up, and I will give it back in full measure. Tell yourself that every day you're worthy of love, and you attract love. But most of us are just very pessimistic and thinking, oh, who I am, someone never love me, and we tend to wallow in that darkness for a long time and miss out on all the beautiful things that could happen in our lives. I'm very sure that we enjoyed my little story. I didn't think this video was going to be this long, but anyways, I'm sure we are having fun. Please do not make it your last. I'll be dropping videos like this. I think in my next video I'm going to be talking about something equally as juicy, so stay tuned. Don't make this video your last. Please hit the subscribe button so you know when I upload a new video. Share this video with your friends and family to encourage someone, and let's form a family. Bring people to this channel, to watch and learn something new. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'll be waiting for your comments. I'll be responding to every comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.